Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. This week, we're going to dive into some more important concepts in week 4. Let's talk about a few key terms and some learning outcomes for this week. This week, we'll be getting more into statistics like bell curve, binomial variable. We'll talk about exactly what epidemiology is. We'll get into frequency charts, histograms, confidence intervals, p-value, and percentile rank. It's important to know what these terms are. We're not necessarily trying to make you statisticians here, but it's important to know how health information is used in this way to improve health outcomes. So we'll be taking a little closer look at some of these things. It's important for you to know why we use a confidence interval, what's important about a p-value, and especially what a percentile rank is. Now let's talk about some of the things we'll actually be doing this week and what you'll need to do. You'll need to read chapter 4 in the textbook to dive deeper into these concepts. We have some video lectures where there'll be some questions that you need to answer and what have you. And then we have some Excel projects on histograms, pie charts, and frequency charts. And then I want you to take a quick look at Tableau. Tableau is a very powerful program where we can take data. It's kind of like the John King maps on CNN, where it's a nice way to visualize what things happen. You saw a lot of use of Tableau when people were talking about COVID-19 outcomes and what have you. And I want you to, in the forum chart, talk about looking at Tableau versus Excel. I was contemplating have you guys actually do projects in Tableau, but I thought it would be good, since this is a first-year class, at least to take a look at what things are out there in Tableau, and then maybe we can take a look at it later in the course if people are interested. Then finally, we have week 4 quiz, which is going to assess your comprehension of all the material that we covered this week. So that's what we have for you. Please reach out. I realize that some people are a little bit rusty, it seems, on some of the Excel functions, but we're certainly glad to walk you through this if this is helpful. That's all I have for you. We'll see you online. Bye now.